Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to our program today. If today is your first time on our program, do me a favor and click the subscribe button. Also, click the notification bell and leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up. Um, Today, we're just doing the part two of a program we started yesterday, and we're talking about Deborah, who was murdered at the College of Education, Sokoto Shagari College of Education, because of a comment she made, a video, an audio post she posted in a WhatsApp group of her class WhatsApp group. And some people who felt aggrieved because, according to them, they said he was insulting the Prophet Muhammad. And because of that, they they stoned her and they killed her. And as we speak, we understand that some of those people who perpetrated this act were arrested, but in the aftermath of their arrest, some people organized themselves, people who consider themselves defenders of the people who killed this girl over a video recording. It was recorded live as it was happening. They put their faces right there. It's not that security forces don't know them. The people that felt they were defending them insisted that their arrest was wrong. And it started a riot. The riot has escalated. Right now it's about 9 p.m., 6 minutes past 9 in Sokoto State. But during the mornings and afternoon, this riot escalated where they went into shops and destroyed goods belonging to people who are believed to be Igbo people or Southeasterners. I can't confirm that, but that's usually the case. But it also escalated to other videos we saw where people were being chased into their homes and being dragged out and beaten. I don't know the fate of those people we saw in the videos, but your guess is as good as mine. What must have happened to them? I'm going to have a lot of people join us today in the studio, but I have a very special friend who I know he understands where Nigeria is at right now. He's the convener of Concerned Nigerians and a lot of other groups. And I have the honor to have him join me in the studio today, the Honorable Comrade Vic Moro. He's joining me from Nigeria, I guess, unless he traveled. Comrade Vic Moro, can you unmute your mic? I'd like to warn you that if he is reaching me from Nigeria, then we can expect a lot of disconnections uh, from his network. But if you can hear me now, Comrade Vic Moro, please can you unmute your mic? Can you unmute your mic if you can hear me? I believe you can hear me. Okay, okay. Now your mic is unmuted. Go ahead. Can you speak now? This is always a problem. Um, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? If other people can hear me, then maybe the problem is just from him. There's always a problem when we have someone joining us from Nigeria. But while, please, can you guys hear me? Honorable Vic, we can't hear you. Can other people hear me? Okay, so other people can hear me. Vic, I think uh, if you cannot hear me, I suggest that maybe you remove your earpiece or log back and log back in. If you can hear me, just go get off the studio and log back in, because they can hear me, but you cannot hear me. And also, for any other person who wants to join, please, we have the link here. I want as many voices as possible to be heard in this broadcast. Okay, they can't hear you, Vic. I have Beam. I have Beam here. Vic, are you able to talk? No, he's not able to talk. Beam, somebody join me now. Beam, we don't have your camera, but you can go ahead and talk. This
Hello.
Yes, hello. Can hear you, Beam.
Hello. I'm sorry, I just joined. I don't know. What is it about what happened in Sokoto?
Yes, we're talking about what happened in Sokoto.
Okay. Well, my own little contribution is that Nigeria is heading towards disaster. And that's the honest truth. And I think this is just the beginning of what is to come. Because when human lives doesn't make meaning to people, you just I don't know whatever had happened, but I believe that taking somebody's life is what I've told God that I would never do in my life. I don't want anyone to lose their life from me, from my hand. So I think if you're willing to kill somebody for no reason, and it's because killings has been happening in Nigeria anyway, it's like a normal thing every day. People are still in detention with these people till today. People are giving birth with these monsters, and people are buying 100 million to buy presidential form. They're raping them. They're doing whatever they like to them in the bush. Nobody can say no to whatever these monsters want. So killing a lady in broad daylight, when I saw the video, I couldn't look at it because, to be honest, what is going on in Nigeria, if one is not careful in the Western world, you'll be depressed. You'll be depressed. We go to work, we talk about it. We are in the house, we talk about it. It's depressing. Sometimes I feel like I should just go to maybe go to Downing Street and be begging Boris Johnson, like, please look at what is going on. Can somebody just save us? But I realize that we are the one that will save ourselves. Killing in Nigeria is like a normal thing. And it is not normal. This is somebody's child. I mean, when I saw the video of the lady in red on the floor before she was burnt, and people were saying that they killed her, and they were even saying it because Nigeria tolerates inhumanity. Inhumanity. And let anybody hearing this that can pass it to the head of government or whatever. They are heading towards destruction. They've actually destroyed our country. There's nothing left again. And I think people that are fighting for division, they are right. Because it's better we go our separate ways so that everybody can have peace. Killing in broad daylight, you can't do that here. Can you do that in the UK? No. We treat ourselves like.
So, Beam, what's your solution? What do you think should happen?
I think my
That's really what
solution is
I'm
that
interested in today.
my solution to Nigeria is for people to be held accountable, which I don't think is going to happen anyway. But I think accountability is very important. People should be
So
held.
who should hold people accountable? Who should hold who accountable?
Well, the people in power. Well, we know. To be honest, I don't trust the government, but maybe this one they will do something. But this is not this is not the first, and it's not going to be the last. This happens everywhere.
All right.
So I think people should be held accountable, and I think we need justice for this lady, because if this thing doesn't stop now, it will continue.
Okay. Thank you very much, Beam. Please, for others who are joining, try as much as possible to join with your camera so we know who we're talking with. Vic Moro, I don't know if your connection is strong enough now to talk to us. And I welcome Amechio for and Precious, who is still trying to log in.
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, go ahead, Vic Moro. You are in the center. You are right in the center of happenings. You know,
I'm very much with you
like
now.
the back of your hand. Yes, so please tell us what is the situation down there and what is the way forward. Honorable Vic, I think you still have a problem with your connection. It's okay. We understand it's difficult to connect from Nigeria. But maybe turn off your camera. Let's see if the bandwidth can carry
It's
only your audio.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
So go ahead and speak.
I can hear you, but I'm hearing you.
Can you go ahead and speak?
I'm hearing you, sir.
Oh. Okay. We're gonna. I made sure for. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Tell
I'm
us
hearing
what
you very well.
I made sure for. Go ahead and tell us what you think about
Now,
what's
let me
going
tell you
on.
something. I want the world to understand this. That I want the world to, I want the world to understand that
Okay, we're going to try to bring him back, okay, when he sorts his network out. I made sure for tell us where you're joining us from, and please tell us what you think about what is going on in Nigeria and the way forward. Amechi, we can't even hear you too. We can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Check your audio, check your mouthpiece. Maybe you need to disconnect your mouth, but we can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't think anybody can hear you. Or you can go out and come back in. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Everybody's connection, I hope it's not from me, but people are having a very poor connection and we're not here. And today, I really want today to be very interactive. I wanted today to be really, really interactive. So that's why I really wanted people to get a chance to speak. And like always, I want to ask you a favor to help me and share the video around. I know it's very late in Nigeria right now, and especially for people in Sokoto, I want you guys to be extremely careful. I feel so sad for people right now who are in Sokoto State. I feel so sad for you. It is late there in Sokoto State, and I hear that there are people who are camped in places where they cannot even come out. Mr. Precious, thank you so much for joining us. I hope your connection is strong enough to talk to us. Can you hear me? Precious, can you hear me? Hello? Anybody who can hear me and who is
Hello,
able to
sir.
talk? Yes, go ahead, HO. We can hear you. Your camera is not on.
Yeah, just permit me to do so.
Okay,
Oh,
go
God.
ahead and tell us what you think.
You see, our leader has really failed us, They failed us. I rewatched the video again to really see these young people so determined to kill their fellow youth. And now they are being arrested and they are coming out boldly to protest for the release of those who killed their fellow young students. And now nobody can talk. Look at the bishop that talk, his church has been raised down. This is what Showore has foreseen. This is what Nnamdi has foreseen coming up years ago. And now we are facing it.
Okay, we have a lot of people who are going to talk today. What do you think is the solution? What do you if they asked you now, what do you think is the way forward?
Can you hear me now?
Right now.
The way forward, first justice must be served, because we be condoling this same act long ago. When it is them, then when they cry out and do riot, then they let them go. That is why we will allow people that have been identified as Boko Haram arrested. We pamper them, we train them, we recruit them into Nigeria Army, and today we see it.
So what you're asking for is justice, right?
It's justice.
Okay.
Then we have to vote out in this 2024. We have to be determined to work together and vote out this leader that have nothing to offer us, that has created a situation where our young one thinks because it is the radical Islam, they have to continue to perpetuate this havoc without no punishment. Thank you.
Okay. Please,
Can you hear me?
whoever,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dr. Chidi?
well, we can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from Nigeria. The situation we are analyzing here is far beyond leadership. And I can tell you that
Wisdom.
as long as we are not addressing the fundamental, we will continue to beat around the bush. Are you listening to me? Am I audible?
Yes,
Are you
you're
there?
audible. You're audible, please.
Hello?
Yes.
We can
Now,
hear you.
Now, what I want us to understand is, I don't want to join issues in analyzing this whole scenario. The point here is this: the foundation is faulty.
Mm-hmm.
What you are seeing today is an outcome of ideology. Are you listening to me? It's an outcome of ideology. As long as the ideology is not worked on, it will continue to repeat generation upon generation. This is absolutely beyond leadership. Now, let me also point out, for us to address this ideology, in every government, in every country, any country that is up and doing, the success and the failure of every country lies on its legislative arm. The executive do not have the power. I can tell you that the legislative arm constitutionally has what it takes to change every setting in every government. What has before Nigeria is what I call a dilemma. The worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria is the 9th National Assembly. The 9th National Assembly is a rubber-stamped National Assembly. In analyzing this whole... Are you there with me? The point here is this. Are you there with me? Mm-hmm. What you are seeing today, hello, is an outcome of ideology. Are you listening to me? It's an outcome of ideology. Hello? As long as the ideology...
Are you done?
World-class security system. CCTV
Okay.
Doesn't miss a trick. Just high quality.
Now the solution is this. Number one, we must call town leadership and the Islamic Council leadership must meet. The legislative arm of this government must revisit situations that must bring this madness to an end. If you listen very carefully, these young people that came and protested against the two people that were arrested were gingered by their clerics. I can tell you that if the clerics are called together, who are you to challenge the government? Who are you to challenge the government of Obasanjo? We were in this country and we saw what Obasanjo did when there was a challenge in Bayelsa. He first of all addressed the issue there. When there was issue in Plateau State, he went and removed the governor and instituted a military administrator. The government must be up and going through a legislative process. The senators in the Sokoto must be recalled. They don't have anything to offer.
Vic, I'm confused. You said this is not a leadership problem. And yet you're going back to identify that the leadership did not do what they're supposed to do. Are you not contradicting yourself?
What? No, I'm not contradicting myself. I said that for us to address this issue, the leadership, the government itself must work on must come up with a legislative process to address this ideology. And until that is done, because if it's not done in that way, the government will continue to come in and go, and the problem will persist. It is ideological. It is, as I speak with you, there's a religious crisis going on in Sokoto State right now. People are going down. I watched a video, they were slaughtering a woman.
So Vic, maybe you don't even. It is that situation that is going on in Sokoto right now, and you know it's already late. It's 9:25 in Nigeria. You know, like I know that tomorrow Sunday there's going to be more trouble in Sokoto State. So I'm asking you, what is it that should be done right now? What do you think is the imminent solution that will be done? Because I don't think
right now the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria must get on with the Sultan of Sokoto and get on with the governor of Sokoto to address that issue. Their spiritual leader must be involved. If the governor alone goes, they can even burn down the governor. But the clerics over there must be called to order. If the Sultan of Sokoto steps in and the chief imam of that state step in and call their youth together, they will drop the weapons. I can tell you for sure. Not just the government, but the government must use the religious leaders to work on the psyche of the youth. Outside that, as long as tomorrow is concerned, a lot of people will then go to church tomorrow. I can bet you.
Why do you think these clerics know these things they are supposed to do and they are not doing it? Why do you think they are not doing it? And before you answer, when people hear about clerics, hold on. When people hear about clerics, sometimes they don't even know the kind of message that these clerics give. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the message. I played it yesterday, but this is a message coming from a cleric, not particularly concerning the killing of Deborah, but concerning another case where I think someone committed an offense. I want you to hear what the cleric said, and this is the kind of message that when people listen to, they now embark on what those boys embark. So I would just like our audience to listen to this message, including you.
Ya zagi manzo Allah Sokoto ya yi rubutu ga Facebook ya faɗi maganganun da ba su da daɗin faɗi game da annabin rahama kuma cikin Sokoto nace a maka yayi kure ai ba Sokoto ake irin wannan shigataka mu kashewa mu kai mu akan manzon Allah akan mu kashe don haka ba Kano bace Kano yan kasuwa ne shi yasa kaga an ce ma manzon Allah dan luwadi an tsaya ana jayayya an ce ma manzon Allah kwarto an tsaya ana mu na kashewa mu kai wallahi kwadda ma manzon Allah mu iya kamar shi mu kashe Allah ya gafarta mu wani yaro naga wani bawan Allah jiya ga Facebook yace wai an ce mahaukaci ne yace to ai mu ma mahaukata ne ai iyaka hankalin mu kai a taba annabi ana taba annabi mun zama mahaukata wagga ita ce magana ta gaskiya Allah shi muku albarka sakwatawan shehu duk wanda ya kalli Facebook da sauran social media da irin wanda an ka hito kwarkwata an ka ta gidan sarkin musulmi ya nuna sakkwata suna nan bisa ga tarbiyyar da dan hodiyo yayi musu don haka Allah shi muku albarka da an sakai ku kashe shi magana bai da hankali bata taso ba to bai da hankali duk bai da wanda yaka zagi sai manzon Allah mu ma bamu da hankali an taba annabi don haka duk irin mu bai da hankali bamu da an sakai ku kashe shi kuma ba shi da duk wanda ya taba manzon Allah ku kashe shi bai da hukunci ko belle ya bai taba manzon Allah bai da hukunci illa kisa musulmi in ya zagi manzon Allah ko ya ce ya tuba wannan tuba ta tsakani ne da Allah amma dai sai mun kashe shi bai da hankali ya sanya ta ya sau waya bai da hankali ya sanya sau data bai da hankali ya sanya buɗe shahin Facebook bai da hankali ya san da an kayo mai ya goge don mahaukaci ka waɗanga abubuwa da kun gane ku kashe shi an sa kai ku kashe shi kun ba shi ɗaya ba ku taɓa manzo Allah ku kashe shi babu wani hukunci ga zagin manzo Allah illa kisa in ka tubo wannan tsakaninka da Allah can in ya ga dama ya ga amma dai muna an ce mu kashe ka ku taɓa manzo Allah ku kashe shi kada ku tsaya faɗa ma hukuma a kashe ɗai in ce ba an ce ba ɗaukar doka a hannu to ci ko to an ce ya laifi ga hannu yawa haji babu wani hukunci ba wani tawili da wani zai da ka zagi manzo Allah hukuncin kisa ko limamin makka ya zagi manzo Allah hukunci ne kisa balle wadan iskan banza don haka ku yi tsayin ku nan tarbiyyar nan da shehu dan hudu yayi muku mu alhamdulillah kakanninmu mujahiduna ne kuma jihadin yana nan cikin zukatanmu in kana son ka san mujahiduna muke taba addini ha gani taba addini don haka ga babu wani kuma babu compromise is uncompromising taba manzo Allah kisa ne.
Okay, you see, so when we're talking about the clerics, this is the kind of message that you were talking about that these young people would hear and then would take to the streets to go and do what they did. And this person who talked like this has not been arrested. There's many people who speak like this and they're not arrested. So I'm wondering why the government of the day will see this kind of thing and they will not do anything about it. Comrade Vic Morrow.
The government has compromised. Are you getting me, sir? The government has compromised. This is let me take our mind back to the days of Abacha. There was a situation that happened like this some time ago. The same Abacha that everybody thinks was a criminal was not tolerating anything rubbish to it as long as religious issues were concerned. The same Abacha was a Muslim. And there was a crisis some time ago in the north. He made sure that everybody that were part of that issue were arrested and dealt with. Some were killed. And as long as Abacha regime was concerned, there was nothing close to this matter. Let me tell you, the Bible says, if the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do? The government itself is a faulty one. It came in a faulty manner. And if I see you stealing and I go to steal, you will not be able to correct me. Because I am stealing, you are stealing. But if I say you stealing,
comrade, please just bear with me. You see, we don't speak this English too much. You understand? We have established that this government has failed. We've established that this government is not doing what it's supposed to do. My own is, as we're speaking right now, that people are dying. What is it that we should do? I've seen countries where
I've been trying to call Dr. Gumi. I've been trying to call Dr. Gumi, and I'm still calling Dr. Gumi as I speak with you right now. I'm still calling Dr. Gumi. He's my friend, and I'm still trying to reach out to him. I'm calling some friends in the villa. The point is this: what we need to do is to make sure that they get in touch with the Sultan of Sokoto. I've been trying to call a good number of leaders in this country. I am sending messages to Jonathan. I'm sending messages to Basenjo. They should get on with the Sultan, get on with the clerics, and make sure that these boys are called to order. Except on Sunday, many people will not go to church. There's going to be a lot of
Dr. Chade.
Yes, my brother. Before you come, why must we have to be begging these people? These people are people that we put in power. The power belongs to, we determine if we know that this is the so. Why are we waiting till Gumi talks to Basanjo? Why are we waiting for them? Why? My brother, hold on, Vic Morrow, I'll come back to you. But my brother,
we are talking about a solution right now.
Yeah. I know. I heard you. Now, go ahead. The brother that was going to talk. Names. I would like us to put our names because it doesn't make sense if we don't have a picture and we don't have a name. But go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Chede, please permit me for actually this is my name anyway, but I just put it that way. Please permit me. I just want to say something here.
Go ahead.
This my brother Vic Morrow. I think you lost for the you are not in touch of the realities about what is happening in Nigeria, because You said you are in good with Sheikh Gumi. You are calling Sheikh Gumi. You are calling Obasanjo. You are calling Jonathan. These people are you calling? What are they going to do, if I may ask? What are they? What are exactly are they going to do in this type of this situation? I ask you this question. What are they going to do?
Sir, we are talking about, there are two things here. Right now, according to the host of this program, he's talking about immediate solution. And I'm telling you that we are calling on these people. We cannot fold our hands. We are not in government. We are using our relationship to call on these people to make sure that the religious leaders, the Muslim religious, the Islamic clerics are taught together so that they can reach out to their youth as regards addressing these killings down to Sunday. That is what I'm talking about. It might not be a long-term solution, but we are talking about quenching the fire right now so that we can even talk about how we can move forward.
I am still gonna, Dr. Chid, please, I want to ask this our brother a very good question, because I am not a hypocrite, and I don't stand, and I can't be one. You know, you keep talking about all these things that you are talking now, and let me, if I may ask you, you remember when Buhari said an attack to Boko Haram is attack to the north, and the same Buhari says, you know, it's just, I don't know. You remember exactly when they said that give up your land or you go 6 feet above under it. This is the word of Garba Shehu and Femi Adesina. They should give, the indigenous people should give up their land, or they go 6 feet.
Exactly.
You know, 6 feet under it. Now, if I may ask, these people that they bring all the whole from Sahel down to all the whole ethnic group in Nigeria, they want their land for Ruga. And they said that if they don't give up their land, they will go 6 feet under it. Now, you had all these politicians that mention all these things, the presidential that are saying all these things, from them, not from me. Now, how do you think that they're going to stop what you see is happening in Sokoto now? How do you think these people that have this mind, that have this low IQ, this rubbish mentality, this brain dead of such as these people that we are, I don't know how managed Britain happens to amalgamate us with such a useless set of people that come all the way from God knows where.
We are talking about addressing immediate problem.
Yeah,
we are talking about addressing immediate problem right now.
My brother, you and I know that Sadala of Sokoto is not going to stop these things. These are exactly what they want. We speak the truth. You don't damn the consequences. I don't beat around the bush. What you are saying is Aaron nonsense. You know that Sadala of Sokoto is part of these things that is happening. You know that
you see, the one that I will not tolerate is when we have a guest. You are a guest and I have a guest. I won't allow you to come and tell my guest that she's talking errant nonsense. You will make your point, and then you make your point respectfully, my brother, please. You know, I'm not good at censoring people, but I won't allow anybody to tell you, you know, insult you. Please, let's try to respect ourselves. Omoruyi, go ahead, please. Please, I prefer when you put your camera so that at least we are not afraid. If anybody's afraid to speak about this thing, then maybe they're not afraid. They are not able to talk about it. I think that's what we should do now. Omori, can you put on your camera, please? Just put on your camera. So even
because of my background, I'm doing something on the background. That's why I'm trying to put
do something on the background. But if I continue, everybody will turn off their cameras because this is serious. Yes, this is okay like this.
I've come a long way
like this. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah. First of all, I greet you, Mr. Chidi, Dr. Chidi. I thank you for lending your voice as a vocal voice for the voiceless for the downtrodden in our society. I've been watching you for a long time. You know, thank you for the struggle. We are in a serious problem. It's unfortunate that it has come to a situation in our country like a state of nature, where life has become solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. This is a systemic failure over the years, and this is an agenda. The earlier this gentleman, our guest, realized that what we are discussing here is beyond what he's saying, the better for all of us. This is an agenda. relate to what we are doing to what that he was saying, call the clerics, call the Sultan of Sokoto, call the governor. These are the people that, they watch them and radicalize these same people. This is exactly the agenda. And my the painful part is, as one jihadist is about leaving the scene, we are about bringing and making another mistake of bringing another jihadist into the system. It's a systemic thing. It's beyond what we are seeing. That is what they believe. That is what they tell them to do. You go to the comments on social media and see what they are saying. They are praising the killers instead of trying to bring them to book, instead of prosecuting them. Yeah, I mean, their faces, they were not masked. Their faces were open. They said only about two were arrested. Even the two that were, the so-called two that were arrested, we are not even sure. They are not going about burning. The church of belonging to Bishop has just been burnt down in Sokoto. The two that were even arrested, they are even still protesting that you should release the two for them. Instead of we talking of arresting the others that perpetrated this dastardly and evil act. We are in for a serious problem. The earlier we wake up to know what we are playing with, the better for all of us. I will stop there for now. So I can allow other contributors to make their contribution. Thank you, Dr. Fudi, for having me.
All right, thank you very much. My brother C2, please go ahead and finish the statement that you are making. Just let's have a little bit of control.
All right, Dr. Chid, sorry about that, but I'm one of those people that was trained by Mazin Namdekano not to fear anybody. Say it the way it is. That's how we say it the way, because we have been keeping quiet.
You can say without insulting anybody, sir. You can go ahead with your points without insulting the guests.
No, I am not. What I'm trying to say is, we all are adults. We all know that things has been going wrong in that country, but the reason why they don't want to say about it, because they actually want some ethnic groups who think they have monopoly to kill other ethnic groups. Impunity. This has been happening since the amalgamation of Nigeria. We all know all these things. There's no need of beating around the bush. There's nobody to call. There's nobody to, just like my brother says, they are praising the killers of the people that killed Deborah. You watch them praising. You see one of the imams in Abuja praising the killers. Even what is this guy in the government saying that the lady caused her death. But you and I know the reason why that lady died. She didn't cause her death. They are all in group, and somebody sent something there. And she just said that, oh, you people have lost in touch. This is not what we're here to do. That is the reason why this girl was killed. For Christ's sake, she did not commit any crime for saying we all have to, do what we're supposed to do here. Which is freedom of speech. She did not curse the prophet. She did not do that. But the girl was lynched and killed and burned. And the killers were even showing their face in camera and rejoicing. Not few minutes ago, their imam started praising them that the girl deserves to die. And now look at what is happening in Sokoto. And now you know the people that are going to start killing, vandalizing their shops. Who are these people they are going to kill? These are the Southerners, right? The Igbos and the Yorubas. Let's not hide the feelings here. Let's say it the way it is so that people will understand our own feelings.
All right.
And you know that when they start killing our people there now, our people have to retaliate. And
thank you so much, my brother. You see, I want everybody's actually talking with passion. I know the reason why my brother talked the way he talked is because I told him, I said, what is the solution right now? What is the solution right now? And the thing is, sometimes when you speak, I know him very well. I know what he means. If you knew him, you know that he's a no-nonsense person. What he was trying to say, even before I called him, he has been walking the phones. Let me tell you what happens is when there is an immediate danger, what you want to do is, how do I rescue these people right now? So you have to be in his position to understand what he's saying. He's not on the side of anybody, any sultan or anybody. I know him very well. You know my stand. Before I invite somebody to my program, I know how this person thinks. So just try to accommodate him. Let me tell you the kind of situations that we are dealing with right now. Some of us don't know, but let me play this video. This video is a video of some people in Sokoto crying for help. This happened this evening. Let me play the video.
Sokoto State is burning. Oh, they are burning our shops. Oh, they are burning our goods. They are burning our goods at Ajalema. Oh, nobody is protecting us. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Oh, we are stuck. Oh, we are stuck. We are stuck. Oh, they are destroying things. The Christians are in trouble. The Christians are in trouble. We are stuck. Oh, where are the soldiers? Where are the Nigerian soldiers? Where are the Nigerian soldiers? We are stuck. We are stuck. We have family. We didn't do anything. We are stuck. We are stuck. They would have won this car. He did not bring it here. What for this one? Not more. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody is doing anything. Everywhere is on fire. Ajalema, Odeport, that's the area the Igbos are staying. They are going to Odeport, that's where we build houses. They are going to Tamaja. Our children are at home. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Nobody is helping us. We are stuck. We are stuck. Where is Nigeria government? Where is the soldiers? Where is the soldiers? We are stuck. Where is the government of this Sokoto State? We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Everywhere is burning. We are stuck. We are stuck. Where is everybody? How can we die of nothing? How can we die of nothing? Where is the government of Sokoto State? We didn't do anything. We are just Nigeria. We didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We are just Nigerians. Nobody choose to be born a Christian. Nobody choose to be born a Christian. Christianity is the religion of our parents. We didn't choose to be born a Christian. We didn't choose to be born a Christian. Where is the government of this town? We are stuck. We have a family here. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are stuck. Where is the government of Sokoto State? Where are the Nigerian soldiers? These are our shops. These are people's goods that are burning. Some of us are stuck. We can't even go home. We can't even go home. We can't even go home. They're going to us at home. Our kids are at home. We can't even go home. We are stuck. Everywhere is locked up. We are stuck. We're stuck. We didn't send the border to do anything. We respect each other. We are responsible Nigerians. Why are we going to suffer for the sin of some single person? How is it our fault? How is it our fault? We didn't choose our religion. We didn't choose our religion. We didn't choose our religion. We're just looking for how to feed our family.
Holy swear.
Yeah, live on Facebook. Look at the soldier now. Can't they do one up here? Do one up here. Look at the soldier now. Where are the Nigerian soldiers? Where are they?
Anyway, you see why I didn't want to stop that video. I didn't want to stop that video because I wanted people to understand. You know, sometimes it's easy for us to, like when you're watching something, you can criticize, you can tell, you can say this is what they should do, this is what they shouldn't do. But sometimes when you even hear people like this, it will make you understand what is going on. These people are telling you, that woman that was doing that video, from her location, she's worried about the people that are at home, because these people, they know where communities live. People live in communities. They know where Igbo people live. They know where Yoruba people live. They know where all of these people live. I'm telling you, it's not like I'm a prophet of doom, but what you will hear tomorrow, the kind of videos that you will see online tomorrow, you will not believe it. There will be so many videos that let me just share one that they just shared with me, even as we are speaking, because some people are sending me stuff. I'm not able to take all of them. But
Dr. Chide, the soldiers that the ladies are calling, they are all the whole soldiers is in eastern region killing our youth.
Oh yes,
that is exactly where they are.
Of course, and
yes.
I know that one for sure.
All the soldiers, as I'm speaking to you now, is in the east killing our youth. But I'm telling you the gospel truth. You must show this rubbish will come to an end.
I know.
Nigeria, we are asking physically.
Hold on, my brother. See, this is a video they sent to me.
Now the problem because you go make police go come out. Very useless setup. Very useless. Why you go make police come out for that side? Why police go come out there? Why? What you go make police come out there now? Why? Which can useless to me this one? What you go make police come out there? Now they don't burn the church now. See how? Man, I send Bagita on fire or night.
You see, now that church you saw is Equa Church. Equa Church, what do they call it? Even they said Catholic Church and Equa Church has been burned down in Sokoto already. The governor who is running for presidency is yet to utter a word. That's what people are saying. That's what they wrote against that video. So that's the church that is happening. You see, somebody says, Janja Dr. Chidi, you say it yourself, Yoruba Igbo living where in one Nigeria, mentioning tribes is in a secular state. Mentioning tribes in a secular state. I don't understand what you mean, John. But I know very well that for me, I know my stand. I know that the more we are talking, the more this fire is burning on and on and on. If you ask me right now, a responsible government will even resign and tell everybody, and it may sound ridiculous, resign and tell everybody, you know what, go and do your village meeting. Let people go and do village meeting, do tribal meeting. Maybe it has come to that. And I decide that's what we've been begging you. That's what people have been begging you since. That's why I even say one or two things. Either you have a revolution or you continue like this until you have a war. I'm telling you, either you start everything from the beginning or you're going to have a war. Somebody says, stop talking and defend yourself. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's talking about the person in the video. So what I want to hear is solution. Yes, I know Bishop Kuka's church. That's it. That's the Roman Catholic Church they're talking about. It has been burned down. Stella Chijoke says this has nothing to do with Deborah's death, but they are using it to destroy the Southerners' business. Look, when I was in the north, even in the middle belt, even as lower as middle belt as Boko, I did my youth service there in Boko. Anytime there was something that happened somewhere, even though the thieves there and the Igbos have a very cordial relationship, I'm telling you, the first people to be attacked for something that did not even happen in Boko will be the shops of Igbo men. They will just go there and just see Okada back and forth, the major streets. See people carrying Ghana must go. See people carrying this traveling bag. That's what is always happening. It has nothing to do with Deborah. This is a bigger problem. And so even when I ask, what is the solution right now? I'm talking about, what do you need to do to begin to curb this major problem? Because it's not just what we are seeing right now. Jaja said the Northerners in general are not ready for revolution of the country. As long as a Northerner is in Aso Rock. Look, a revolution doesn't have to start from everybody. A revolution starts from one person, and then it revolves. Do you understand? Revolution, by implication of the word, revolution, revolving. Revolution starts from one, and then it is when it goes round. That's when it's a revolution. So
Dr. Chid, do you know that what is happening now is enough to trigger revolution? Because
right.
as long as they are killing the Christians in the north, the Christians in the east can retaliate, burn down, create something scenario like them, and then the revolution trigger on. But you and I know, I want to make, you see, I'm a man, I speak my mind, I don't care. Dr. Chid, I know I'm in your platform, but I'm not going to say anything that's going to go contrary, that's going to make you upset. Just in case.
No. Let me say it clearly. What I want is this. So that you understand me and other people understand me. I don't censor people on my program. I want you to say your mind. I just don't want, banter between two people. You can have a banter, you can have a debate. Just say respectfully. Just like
So you and I see the answers that are supposed to trigger the main revolution. That is the main revolution during that answers. But what did happen? You see the Northerners, right, bringing a huge of buses, loading their alamajiri, giving them weapons and knife, which the whole world saw it, and they are chasing people, burning the Southerners' businesses. You witness it. Everybody witness. It's nothing to hide about it. You saw it. They are all their talk with a gun, shooting, with machetes, macheting people, while other people and other ethnic groups are there trying to, make the country, at least let the politicians understand that the time of their stupidness has gone. They need to come on board and do something, but they didn't. But they not, instead of them to join for that revolution that could have, say, okay, let's bring hands together and see how we can, put something in the place. Did they? No. What they did is to get out to the Alamajiri to start destroying other people's something.
But when you talk about, my brother, when you talk about Northerners, because that's the point I want us to understand right now, why I'm calling for a revolution again. Because every time we say it, it's like, why don't you stop this revolution? No, we will not stop, because the things that the freedom fighters told you a long time ago is what keeps happening all the time. That's why we will not stop telling you to go back to it. It is not every Northerner that is in support of what is going on. In the north, in the east, and everywhere, there are people going through things. So let me play this video for you and show you what is happening, that there are some Northerners. I played it yesterday, but this will show you that there are some Northerners who are not even in support of what is going on.
All right, good evening, my youth. I'm back here with a very I am very sad, because I just went online and saw something very disheartening, where a female student of a college of education in Sokoto was killed because of religious blasphemy. Like, we are in a society where people get away with everything. In Islam, there is a process that is supposed to be taken before somebody is going to be stoned to death or whatever to death. You just can't kill somebody like that. Like, where did our conscience go to? What is happening to the society? Where did humanity go to? I am a Muslim and I don't support that, because it's really disheartening. Like, what is happening to Nigeria, for crying out loud? When is all these things going to stop, for crying out loud? Love is the first religion. Where did it go to? Where did it go to?
This is serious. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I can't even imagine that this thing is happening in 2022. In 2022, students of higher institutions in Nigeria, religion is on madness. Like, are you okay? Who are you to fight for God? Who are you? Who are you? Do your own and move on. But the fact that in this particular time and era you could think that people will go to that extreme because of religion. I am a Muslim.
Of course.
This is not the teachings of the Prophet.
No.
This is not Islam. And whoever perpetrated that act, who thinks he's going to get some form of reward from God, he is totally wrong.
Very wrong.
Because I am here to tell you that you've ruined your life in this world, and you have no hideout in the hereafter.
No.
Because you've taken a life and you can do absolutely nothing to rectify that.
That is it.
You can't do nothing. So you've lost in both worlds. You are stupid. You don't even know what you are doing. You are not even supposed to be existing in the society. You are supposed to be wiped out from the face of the earth.
Yes.
I think capital punishment should be assigned to this.
Of course it should be.
Capital punishment should be assigned to this.
The perpetrator should be called to book immediately.
It's not something that
no,
it's even negotiable.
It's not.
Yes, it's not negotiable. We can't take that. Because people have been getting away with things in this country. The repercussion is, there are no repercussions to things. And so, so many people think.
Okay. Yeah. So that was a video that I played yesterday. Also, I'm just trying to get back to the studio. That was a video I played yesterday, and please, anybody can weigh in now, because this matter, I pass only me. You know, everywhere is boiling. People are angry, and everything is unfolding right before us. We are not stupid. We can see. These people, because of bad government, because of bad leadership, people are just dying like dogs. From Northerners are dying. This one that you see, that you're blaming Northerners for killing Deborah. It is not the only problem. You still have Boko Haram, you have ISWAP, killing people, killing Christians. They brought out how many Christians and killed them because of something that happened in Afghanistan. Can you imagine? They are killing Christians here, and nobody's doing anything about it. So this problem is not something we can just fold our arms. It's not something we can just discuss like any other thing on social media. Let me read for you what somebody wrote to let you see where we are in Nigeria. It's coming to this. You'll see a lot of people who in the past, you will not even, I keep telling people, they misunderstand when they hear about Nigeria. Let me say this again, because people know that I support Omoyele Sowore, and they think that every time we're discussing Nigeria and discussing about, you see why we discuss about things that happen in other parts of Nigeria. It does not mean that anybody that tells you Nigeria is indivisible, that we have one indivisible Nigeria, that person is a thief and a crook who benefits from Nigeria being together. I'm telling you, when you hear people like me and Omoyele Sowore and other people that I know are in the movements that I belong in, pointing you to other happenings in Nigeria, we're talking about what is happening to every Nigerian. If you ask me, we believe in looking into what is happening to every Nigerian because it affects you in wherever you are. We are saying that we cannot focus only on what is happening in Biafra land, because look at it right now. If you focus only in Biafran land, we will not be talking about what is happening in Sokoto, and you know very well that what is happening in Sokoto right now is affecting Biafrans there in Sokoto, and is actually going to, like one brother said, is going to catapult in, you are going to see actions. If the government doesn't do anything to stop it, which I know in their usual way, they'll probably not do anything, you are going to see things start happening around Onitsha. So that's why you see us attending to things that are happening. It is not that we are saying Nigeria cannot break. We are like, break the Nigeria since self. Anybody that you say, no, it's one indivisible Nigeria, that who is this man that came from United Nations? I say, we must all work together. I'm like, this man, just pack your load and go. What do you know about Nigeria? Work together how? Why are we working together? Okay, let me show you what the person that you're saying, oh, work together, work together. Let me show you what a northern brother wrote, just to make you see that, look, oh, people have decided what they want, and you cannot tell them. This guy is Tukor Damwazu. Tukor Damwazu. He's on Facebook. I will read to you what he wrote. And this is a northerner. This is somebody who is, if you go to his Twitter page, in fact, I will go to his Twitter page right now so that I will share it with you and you guys can go later on and see this person so that you will understand. When you see this kind of writing from this kind of person, you'll be like, okay, is that where we are right now? And that's why people like me, we expand we just go around and about and hear what people are saying. So I'm going to share with you what this guy wrote. I'm going to okay, somebody was sharing it on Twitter, but I'll still share it with you guys. Tukor Dambanza Damwazu. Tukor Damwazu. I'm going to his publication where he was saying, I choose my people over Nigeria. When I saw it, I'm like, okay, so right now, finally, you people are understanding what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said so many years ago, and you were blaming him. Let me share this with you. I'm going to share my screen. This is on Twitter, and this guy is Tukor Damwazu. This is what he wrote on the 6th of October 2019. And let's see. Okay. This was published on Radio Biafra. Let me just take it from there. It's in so many places. But he said, I choose my people, Hausa Fulani, over Nigeria. And we have said, I wonder whether there's something like Hausa Fulani. There's Hausa and there's Fulani. The Hausa Fulani is a concussion that I don't think is anything. I choose my people over Nigeria. I believe Igbo should have their Biafra because I find no single positive reason why we must live as one nation, while other people closer to us than the Igbos are having separate nations. As a man without colonial mentality, I do not allow colonial hangover to becloud my reason. This is somebody who claims to be Hausa Fulani. Is talking like this. There is already Biafra. No Hausa Fulani dares dream of going to the east for whatever reason. So where is the one Nigeria? And I think this is a lie. If you go to Onitsha, if you go to Oka, if you go to Abia, what are you saying? If you go along the express on your way to Imo State, you will see settlements that Northerners occupy there. If you go to Artisan Market, if you go to Owerri Road in Enugu, Hausa people, they speak Igbo, they are there, nobody's disturbing them. Is it not better to make the separation formal so that we can trade freely and even send ambassadors? That I agree with him. Because when you make it official, people can live anywhere. All we say when they come to the East is, come, pay rent a house. Don't just go to the bush and take over the bush. He says, can't you see how we relate with Niger Republic, Cameroon, Ghana, Chad, and Benin Republic? We related with some of them for ages, even before we know the Igbo. What is wrong if strangers, Igbos, have their separate nation like our old friends in Niger Republic? I wonder why he's calling Igbos strangers. Okay, I think he means that Igbos are strangers to them, because according to him, before they started trading with Igbos, they had relationships with Ghana and other countries like Niger, which I agree. For 100 years past, we have lived in mutual separation. This was very interesting. We have not lived in mutual understanding. We have lived in mutual suspicion and bitterness with these strangers, sometimes leading to carnage like what you're seeing right now. I want people to understand that if you believe that what is going on right now is just because they killed Deborah, then you don't know what is happening. You don't. It is not killing Deborah may spark it, but that is not the main reason. There is this inborn suspicion, like this man said, that people have with each other, and it only gets ignited by situations like this. It says only truth can solve this problem, not a python dance nor a civil war mentality. We, the Hausa Fulani, are already the victims of this profitless, irrational one Nigeria. Do you see it? Do you see it? Somebody who claims to be Hausa Fulani is saying that they are already the victims of this profitless and irrational one Nigeria. What did I tell you? That anybody who is holding on to one Nigeria and saying, no, we can't, we must remain with one Nigeria. Oh, okay. I don't even think you guys are seeing what I'm reading. That's what I just realized right now. Okay, I realize that you're not even seeing what I'm reading, which is a big blunder on my side. What I should do is share the page. No wonder some people were leaving. They didn't tell me why they were leaving. The page where I'm reading it from, you were not even seeing it. This is the page where I'm reading it, so you can follow me and read. You see? So this guy is saying that only truth can solve this problem. It's not a python dance nor a civil war mentality. We, the Hausa Fulani, are already the victims of this profitless, irrational one Nigeria. Countless Hausa and Fulani people have died like dogs, unmourned, uncompensated for, unavenged. Why must we accept economic blockade and massacres in the name of a fictional arrangement? So, in effect, what they are saying is, who begged you? Who begged you for this situation that you put us in? What is our gain and what is our profit? Northern Muslims have never met with disaster in all their history that consumes more blood, that destroys livelihood, that poisons the psychic like one Nigeria. I care more for my people than Nigeria. I do not see Nigeria as worth the death and continuous humiliation of my people. We lack everything because of one Nigeria. Our markets are not ours. Our banks are not ours. Our telecommunication business, they are not ours. Our schools are not ours. Our foreign scholarships are not ours. We have no control over anything except our mouths that we are forced to shut up. We are the poorest in all the developmental indices in Africa because we gave up everything to one ungrateful Nigeria. We must resist the false suggestion of greedy thieves posing as our leaders, whose only vision is to own a mansion in Dubai. Neither shall we fail for the error of old men dreaming of past personal glory. Let us reassess our condition rationally and boldly. Let us define the direction of our own future. Let us choose what we believe is the best for us and our children and fight for it. We and our youth must think for ourselves and give direction to our history. The world has changed, and so we must change. We are not less than 90 million in population. We are the largest black nation on earth, and even without Nigeria, we must never remain stagnant and blinded by fake arrangements. Colonial nation states arrangement like Nigeria are fast losing relevance. The world is dealing in regions made up of real, mutually compatible groups of people. Every great compatible group of people are striving to be truly represented in regions. Each mutually compatible people wish to, directly, without acrimonies, hindrances, exploit. Anyway, I'll just stop because I don't want to read. Just go and find this man and read what he wrote. He is Tuko Damwazo. He wrote this in 2019. Although I know that right now he may not be bold enough to talk the way he talked in that his write-up. But go and check it out and see that if the people, in summary, what he's trying to say is the people that you are trying to defend with one indivisible Nigeria, the people you're trying to protect with one indivisible Nigeria are telling you that It is not profiting us now. Everybody is dying. Somebody was talking about Ahmadis. It is in the north that you have the greatest Ahmadis. So what we are just saying is we should just go ahead and be the power that we are. The power belongs to the people, and the people should take their fate in their hands and do what must be done. I'm going to be giving a chance to people to also address this topic. I've talked so much. So anybody who has something to say, please just go ahead and say it. I see Omorui raising his hand.
Yeah, Dr. Judy, thank you once again. I think we have been sitting on a keg of gunpowder, and the thing is beginning to explode on us. Like those two guys that were, those two gentlemen that were talking as if they don't know what is happening. I think that was just a mere propaganda, or they're trying to window dress the main issue. This issue has been with us. It's not just starting today. Remember the story of Akaluka? Was it 1995 or thereabout? So this issue has been with us for years. The colonial master, the greatest thing they did to us was not even the resources and the slaves they took away. This seed of bitterness has been sown among us for a very long time. And there is nothing that can heal it. Apart from what the colonial masters did by way of politics for their selfish interests, religion did not help matters too. So we are just, trying. We are. It's like we're playing to the gallery. We are leaving the object and we are pursuing shadow. Look at what Atiku did 3 days ago. He tweeted for political reasons against this dastardly and horrendous killing of Deborah. As soon as they started talking to him, immediately he deleted that thing. That is an article that will be coming on board very soon. One Fulani is going, another Fulani is coming in. We are just joking in this country. We are joking. We are talking. We can't see revolution cannot be announced in the market square. Revolution does not take a tank carrier to go and announce it. It's just a trigger. It can start from the church. It can start from the mosque. It can start from the market square. It can start from your house. It can start from my house. And this is the state we are right now. We cannot continue to pretend as if we are one Nigeria. There's nothing like one Nigeria. Now we are living in a state of absolute anarchy. There's no government. Life has become solitary, like I said before. It has become poor, short, brutish, and nasty. We have to take a stand. Thank you very much for now.
Felix, sorry, unmute yourself, Felix. Go ahead, Felix.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Chidi. The worst thing that has ever happened to Nigeria and Africa as a whole is religion. People that brought it to Nigeria and Africa, they know that what they are doing exactly. They just want to put every one of us in the dark. Apart from that, my solution is that I think Nigeria needs a revolution. We need a revolution to destroy all those things. I wonder what the young soldiers are doing. Buhari, Gowon, and every other ones at their youthful age, when they see what was not going to their own direction, they stage a coup. But what are they doing now? The young soldiers that are there, they can't do anything. So I believe we need a revolution and a serious nation, any serious government. When Buhari was coming into power before the election, he announced and he said in 6 months he was going to end Boko Haram. He did not end it and nobody voted him out and he did not resign. And they still voted him back the second time. So we need a revolution in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's keep on weighing in on this. Okay, I thought I saw Honorable. Okay, he's gone now. All right, we still have HO and C2 here. Please go ahead. Some people I keep saying divide the country. John says divide the country into two. The South coexisted well before amalgamation. It also said, forget that revolution. They have termed it a Southern thing.
It takes a political will. It takes a political will to divide the revolution.
Oh, hold on. One at a time. One at a time. Let the lady talk first.
Dividing the country into two is not like carrying bread and using knife to divide it into two. So there's no way we can divide the country into the pieces we are talking about without a revolution. And now this is happening in Sokoto. There is no soldier, there is nothing to protect the people. But the moment the South wake up tomorrow to say, you know what, this that they are doing to our brothers and sisters in the North, we're going to retaliate. Then they will now push all their soldiers on the street. We'll continue to cry, we don't want to die, we don't want to die, and people are still dying. So there's no way we can get out of this without standing on our feet to say enough is enough in form of revolution. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, my brother, please. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, Dr. Yeah, Dr. Chede. You see, the two guys that spoke, they spoke well with the lady there. Everybody have spoken very, very well. You know. Yes, the religion of 18 is the ideology given to the black people by the Europeans. They use it to suppress our brain. They just in fact, you see what is happening now. They're enjoying it. They are somewhere now drinking champagne in atrocity they put in Africa, because I call it atrocity. Then they know it, and anytime I challenge them, I tell them that I know that you know, and you know that I know that what you brought is evil. You see, I made it clear. I don't beat around the bush. I point that person, whoever that is wrong, I go straight and point him. Like, you are the cause of the problem. You see what is happening now? Let me tell you, I'll be honest with you. Forget about those, Dr. K, you see what you play now? Like my brother say, we have been dealing with this matter for the past, since Nigeria, since the amalgamation of Nigeria. Does it start today? I am telling, we are watching what is happening now, that their imam are praising the killers of this young lady. The young lady that have a bright future. They just murder this girl in a cold blood. And their elders and their imam are praising these people. What type of devilish people is this? How did we come closer how did we come close to these people? Does it start today? Should I start counting? The people that murder Apo 4. The policeman has been honored. Am I lying? Because I cannot lie. The people that shot Igbo traders in Abuja, Apo 4. The policeman has been honored. He has been honored. Which one are we going to say? What is happening now? I said to you that Sadon of Sokoto is enjoying it. Their elders are enjoying it. What are we talking here? We don't need to. You see, we call a spade a spade. I repeat again, their elders are enjoying exactly what you see is happening now. Their elders, they are among what you see that is happening, that is transpiring now. Their elders are enjoying it. Forget about this crocodile. They always come to cry crocodile tears in front of the camera. They always come to say they are the people are the victim. They always claim something. The killer is claiming victim. Can't you see there is a problem? Can't you see? Even when we try to carry out revolution to salvage it, to make sure that even if we are going to, Nigeria is not one. You know, there's something I learned, Dr. Chid. You and I, you live in abroad, in Western world. If there is a problem, these white people go straight to the root of the problem and tackle it and try to find out what exactly caused this problem. Where did this problem come from? Who initiated this problem? They investigate and they set up a panel. They investigate and come up with a solution so that it will not happen again. But in times of that place called Nigeria, they don't even investigate something. You'll be arrested. before suspect. You'll be arrested before suspect. That is Nigeria for you. So tell me how these people is going to live with other ethnic groups. Tell me.
I'm going to share.
How are we going to live with people like this? Their mentality is to kill you.
Hold on. I'm going to share this video. I know it's risky, so I'm going to share it shortly and stop it. So it's not only this girl, so many things have been. I was telling you by tomorrow you're going to see more things. This video is, you see, they went here and they dragged this girl out. So. Okay, I'm not going to play it more because YouTube will sanction me. But that's just to show you there are so many other horrible videos that are coming out of Sokoto. And you want to tell me that when this kind of videos get on tomorrow, people in the South, when they see it, that nothing will happen. Yeah, somebody says, where is evil BBC and CNN? I must say that these days, I don't understand BBC. Whether BBC is now become blogger. BBC is supposed to be British Broadcasting Corporation, but the way they have been reporting, especially what is happening in the South, it is so horrible. It is so appalling. I think it is very, very unprofessional. So I'm waiting to see what BBC will say about what is happening right now. Did you hear? This thing started since yesterday. Sahara reporters reported that they were planning, residents were planning to go on this rampage. So nobody will say that they did not know. And the army also knew that these people were planning something. But the army did not do anything until this morning they carried out their threats. And you're wondering, where is the police? Where is the military? Where are all of these people? Because they knew, and yet they didn't do anything. And now when people begin to react, you're going to start blaming those people. And people are no longer fools. People are people are intelligent, and people will defend their rights. And I'm just praying that for me, I pray that this kind of thing starts a revolution, because everybody is tired. The only people who are not tired are the people who are benefiting from what is going on. They are the only ones. Anybody else is tired, completely tired. And that is where we find ourselves today. I think I'm going to stop, because we'll just keep going round and round and round again. We have all touched on what is going on. We all know it right now. Our duty is to bring awareness to what is happening. There are people in Sokoto right now who need our help. If you know anybody that's in Sokoto, if you live in a nearby state, but you see, I don't want to begin to talk like a prophet of doom. But that is why when you remember what people like Nnamdi Kanu said before, and when they are saying, look, if you're living in the north, you should try to make arrangements for relocating to the south. When you see this kind of thing happening, you don't even know what to tell the person who is up there in the north doing business. Although they are in Nigeria and they have a right to do business anywhere in Nigeria, as long as you still claim that we are all inside the same Nigeria. If you still claim that everybody belongs to Nigeria, then there's no reason why a Southerner should be scared of doing business in the north. If everything was severed and there was an agreement and your law says if you are from the south, you cannot be in the north, and then if you see anybody in the north, we'll start blaming them. But while you're still claiming that we are all one Nigeria and we have equal rights, equal opportunities, there's no reason why we can blame somebody who is in Sokoto, because there are people from Sokoto down in all the way to River Niger, in Imo, in Abia, in Ebonyi, in Cross River, in Rivers, in Akwa Ibom. There are people in Ondo, Ogun State. There are people all over the south who are from the North. So I can't even begin to blame anybody who is there.
Dr. Chede,
yes.
I want to say something before we go. Do you know, as I speak to you now, there is a hundreds and thousands of Igbo youth being lifted all the way from Igbo land in Biafra land down to all the wholesales in the north. Are you aware of what I'm telling you now?
This is not the first time now. It happens every
Okay.
time.
If you go to where they call Abattoir now, that's their prison, the prison that call Abattoir. As I'm speaking to you now, if you go there, you will see Biafran youths that are languishing in that prison. Do you know their crime? Their crime is because they are asking their politicians to speak on behalf of them, to ask the government to give them their rights. To some of them are carrying ole flag demanding for a referendum. Some of them are just marching on the streets. They were being captured, and then from our own land they were lifted to down to Abuja. But do you know that since we have been shouting, do you know some of our people, the way they kill them, we have the information, the intel. They bring them out, they put plastic on them, and they tie them and they suffocate them. What I'm telling you now is what is happening. But BBC never went and investigate. What I'm telling you, with Dr. Chet, you know, what I'm telling you now is first-hand information. The Nigerian government knows that we know that certain things are happening. What about the ones they lifted in Obibo? Some of them are still languishing in prison. We managed to rescue some of them, but some of them are still languishing there. What about the ones they lifted in Owerri? What about the ones that Abakari kills and dump in Aladima Hospital? Which one? It is our youth. But look at the youth in North. They kill a young lady. None of them, even those people that say they are arrested, they are not arrested. They just say they be arrested just to to deceive the gullible Nigerians. Not people like us. Those guys are somewhere in their house. But have you seen any soldier shot them or police shot them? But in the East, they are eager, they are happy, they enjoy seeing how they shoot our people, they enjoy seeing how they shoot our youth in their pool of blood, burn our properties, burn our house. These are Nigerian soldiers and Nigerian army. You see? And they think they can blackmail us in this 21st century. They are mad. I say they are mad. They can't blackmail us anymore. Because right now, they are supposed to be a security, hovering around, protecting those people there in those people. Because we know the people they are going to attack. They are not going to attack their own people. We know exactly the people they are going for. But have you seen any security stopping them? No. But if this thing is happening in the East, if this thing now is happening in the East, you will see they will come out with all their machine guns, start opening fire against our people. You witnessed the one that happened somewhere in Enugu. They went and used anti-aircraft machine gun and start spreading bullets in people's house. Straight in people's house. We watch all these things. These are, Dr. Ched, I will stand by. The reason why I'm saying this thing is for people to hear what we are passing through in the hands of these Fulanis. I keep echoing it so that, and as I keep telling my people, you don't have to fear. You don't have to be intimidated by these people. We are not going to allow them to cajole us. We are not going to allow them to put fear in us. Whatever they do to us, our people will surely retaliate. It doesn't matter. The days are gone, the days they can come out and kill our people just like that and get away with it. It's not going to happen this time around. IPOB have stayed, and we are here to checkmate our people. Whatever they like, we give it to them. And these governors in Southeast should be very, very careful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
They watch all these things now. There is no security shooting these people. But whatever that happen in our own land, they are the first people that will cause security to be shooting our own people. Dr. Che, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I will log out here.
All right, thank you very much. We're also closing. So please, but before we close, I'm just going to play this video. This is a video that just shows, like I said before, this is how our people feel right now. This is look, oh, you know me, I like to face the truth. There is no part of Nigeria right now that people are not feeling all this nonsense that is happening. The only people, I can tell you, the only people who are benefiting, who are enjoying it, are those people who are telling you that Nigeria is one indivisible country. The reason why they are saying it is because they are benefiting. But including soldiers, civilians, everywhere, people are facing hardship and people are speaking out. I played this video yesterday, but I'm also going to play it today to show you where, I'm sure a lot of you have seen that video, but this Nigerian army guy who was complaining very painfully about what is happening to soldiers. He's not happy with the way they are being treated. So if civilians are complaining, military people are complaining, northerners are complaining, southerners are complaining, my question is, which country is somebody ruling again? Why must you, like, the people you're ruling, they don't want you to rule them again, they don't want you to lead them again. So what are we still doing? Mr. Moran, I'll come to you, but let me just play this video and I'll come back to you. Let me play the video. Hold on, guys. I'm going to share this video. This military guy, what he said really touched me. I know some of you have seen it, but let's just play it once more.
Asalama for men we don't go. Men we go Meduguri. Fight. Nothing stop them. Men come back in peace. Men can't come their units. Some bastard control men overboard. Until today, our senior men, they never retaliate. They never still retaliate. They cut men, kill men. Which kind of country be this? Our senior men know they see us as anything again. They go kill men. To go retaliate na problem. Civilian go slap soldier. If you retaliate, then get all the big men number, then go begin the koko. Which kind of army would they run? Where everybody they carry weapon, where would they carry? If you want bring them down, then go say no, bring them down, then go make call. Tell me. 93 battalion. If they don't retaliate this man dead, men go leave this job. Because I don't see the use when they carry weapon where I no go fit use them. If they don't retaliate this man dead, they just throw men overboard, by men anyhow. And no man still they talk till today. I they expect to the hear news. When they can't carry men, when they go retaliate. They no carry men. They no carry men. On board this day, me, all the senior men don't lose their respect if they no retaliate this man dead. They don't lose them and they no go fit meet up again. We soldier time don't reach. When they say we the tower, grumbling hours. Now no be grumbling, now time for action. All men know where they come from. And all men go back to where they come from. If we go serve the country and the country no go fit serve us. I rest my case.
Anyways, so it's obvious from what you guys saw that this thing is pissing everybody off. Everybody is being pissed off. You know why it is good to see this kind of pictures is so that when you are getting angry in your own corner, you don't go, and that's the mistake some people make. You just go and be blaming one poor guy who is also feeling what you're feeling. Do you see when somewhere like Omoyele Show and people like me are looking into what is happening in every... So if you want to accuse me of every Nigerian, not one Nigeria. accuse me of every Nigerian, because I know that the people that you are blaming, that they are following to cause the problem, the people are feeling the pain themselves. And if this thing must work, remember I told you about a revolution. A revolution starts one place and it goes round. That was what happened with NSAS. When it started, it doesn't matter whether you agree or you don't agree. The thing has a chain reaction and it will eventually touch you. So that's where we're going to. I'm going to be rounding up. Omori, you wanted to say something. Maybe that's the last thing we'll take. Okay, I see Ramsey came up here, but go ahead, Omori.
All right, Dr. Chidi, thank you once again. The soldier almost spoke my mind. That was what I was going to. People calling for army, people calling for police, people calling for DSS or civil defense. It's tantamount to putting the cart before the horse. It's not going to move because it's the horse that pulls the cart. The commander-in-chief, the commander-in-chief is their grand patron, is their sponsor. So the soldiers cannot act when they are not given an order to act. So that was the point I was going to. The soldier has just buttressed my point. You know, if we wait for DSS, Nigerian Army, Navy, civil defense, we'll continue to wait in vain. I think I'm not happy in as much as I'm not happy like the lady was keen and the brutality happening right now. If something like this, I think we have sold our sovereignty to these oppressors for too long. We have been docile for too long. We have been so vulnerable for too long, and we have sold our sovereignty. No matter how idiotic you think our rulers are, they are criminally very smart when it comes to taking advantage of our gullibility. And this is something this is one weapon that has worked to the advantage over the years. Then if something like this would be the trigger that will wake everybody up from our slumber, I think it's a trigger well deserved. In as much as I feel for the lady, I feel for the family, my heart goes out to them, but then the tree of liberty, they say, cannot grow if it's not watered by the blood of the tyrant. Thank you very much, Mr. Tiji.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother Omoruyi.
Welcome, sir.
You said something that is very, very, very apt and very important. You know, sometimes a revolution is triggered by the sacrifice of someone. It is not something you plan for, but eventually it happens. Look at the Black Lives Matters revolution, because that was a clear revolution and it has brought about changes, tons of changes. Are you not shocked right now? You look at advert on TV, expensive car, you see a black man and a black woman, advert, something that you never see before. It revolutionized everything. Award-winning, when they're giving an award, the cases involving police and a white police and a black man, you see the white man actually being indicted. Some things that were never happening before because George Floyd was sacrificed. So who knows if the sacrifice of Deborah will actually bring about this revolution. I hope it will do that, because that will be a way to honor her. But I'll not see what somebody keeps saying, that revolution will never happen in the North. See, revolution is not something that it doesn't beg you. It doesn't beg you. It envelopes you. It sucks you in. So don't worry, let it start. Forget about where it will reach. Somebody said, and it is real here, they are not going to announce it. They are not going to give you time to prepare for revolution. When it happens, it happens. Okay? You will hear it. You will not see it. It will not be announced. You see those ones that Revolution Now movement, we go and paste placard and say, we are going to have a meeting. No, that time you will not see it. It will sweep over your area before you know what is happening. So don't worry about who will join and who will not join. Don't worry. It will reach everywhere. Even when you say it will not reach the North, do you remember all those videos you saw of people? And I don't like when people, like when I show you reason, I don't want to see reason. When NSAS happened, it reached everywhere. Don't believe people that told you it didn't reach in the North. It reached everywhere. People went and broke warehouses where they had Indomie. Oh, you don't consider that to be revolution? That was revolution. Whether the police was there, they didn't care. Once they heard that the government locked up there, they went and broke it, and all of them were carrying bags of rice and Indomie and running. What do you think brought it? It was NSAS. So the revolution reached everywhere. I'm telling you. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody. Ramsey, you're here. I don't know if you want to say something before we close.
No, I think I'm fine. I was speaking.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Thanks. My sister.
Oh, my dear brother. It's just so sad. I was just looking at that lady in the north, and I'm like, if they continue to whip her now, they will make her disabled overnight. And that is so painful. I just pray that our people will just seize this opportunity to say enough is enough. Thank you, sir.
So, just like one more thing before we go. If you guys say we can reach our certain leaders in the north to come together and see if they can form a formidable force to protect themselves. If you wait for Buhari, they are waiting in vain. It's not going to. It's going to be an effort in futility. Buhari will not act because he cannot give a command against his people. He's their commander. He's the commander of the killers. He's the commander of the Boko Haram. So he is not going. If you wait for police and DSS, Buhari is not going to act. There's a way we can reach our leaders, Igbo leaders, certain leaders in the north, to come together, religious leaders, to see if they can protect themselves between now and tomorrow. I'm not a prophet of doom because it's going to be very, very bad between now and tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Don't forget that.
I know.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. That's the reason why we do these videos, because we are hoping that it will get out to the people, and they will know what to do. We're actually just sending out this message and hoping that people will listen to us and they will do the needful. So I don't know. This is just, we're doing the best that we can. The rest we have to leave it to God.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And for all those of you who joined us in the comment section, I see a lot of your comments. I'm not able to read all of them. But please, thank you so much. Do us a favor and share this video so that people will get to see it and probably get one advice or the other from the video. This is where we're going to end it for today. I'd like to thank all of you on behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who's helping us with our broadcast. And until I see you guys next time, please stay safe. And we truly, truly love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Bye-bye.